Bet. So we're on episode 2 of The Heart of Poetry, right? So this is going to be a cool one for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So let me just start off by saying this. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a rapper. And since I wanted to be a rapper, that's what I used to do. Like when I was a kid, I would rap. Me and my brothers and sisters, we would ride our bikes, and I would just try to write up raps for myself, for everybody, for the group. But then I realized, rapping wasn't really where I was supposed to be. Like it wasn't resonating well because the style of rap, which is I typically like old school rap. So old school rap is probably not going to be received in today's time. I'm not mad about it. I'm not tripping. So I just got back into my poetry when I got into high school. So with that background knowledge, I still do have some rap roots in my poetry. And also, guys, you should know that rap and poetry are one and the same. Rap and poetry are synonymous. They are the same thing. It's just different forms. It's just in a different format, different tempo. That's all I'm gonna say. You can at me on that. You can definitely DM me about it because it's the same thing. So, with the knowledge of rap is poetry and poetry is rap, some of my poems are raps. Some of my poems are actually raps. And it's so cool, y'all, because I still have some of the audio from my college days. Like I literally have the original audio of some of these raps. So I'm putting myself on the spot today. So you can see like that I'm not capping, bro. Like, so you can see the type of beats that I was rapping over. And then also, just why it might sound better as a poem. Or it might have sounded better as a rap. I don't know. You guys tell me. So with that being said, I'll do the first poem for you. This poem is called Be My Man. I think this audio was made like 2015, sophomore year in college, if not freshman year. And my voice was so small. My voice was this small. Okay. So, bear with me. Don't be cutting up on me in those comments. All right. This is literally me sharing my heart. Okay. I'm sharing my heart. This is the heart of poetry. All right. I'm sharing my heart with y'all. So don't be cutting up on me.
I'm walking by, can you say hi? Wish that you notice me, hopefully end it now that I must really like you, cause I invite you with my 2 eyes. I'm standing over here with my girls, and you with your guys. Just want you to compromise and realize I'm hiding behind awkward smiles, can you find me? And I know it's kinda hard when my best friend behind me, but don't mind it cause she just be protecting me, something like my mother would be. Now baby stop, cause you should be hugging me, telling me sweet things cause you're loving me.
I'm walking by, can you say hi? Wish that you notice me, hopefully, and acknowledge I must really like you because I invite you with my 2 eyes. I'm hiding behind awkward smiles. Can you find me? And I know it's kind of hard with my best friend behind me, but don't mind her because she just be protecting me, something like my mother would be. Okay. So the cool thing about Be My Man was the first verse was made in like 2015, but then I didn't finish it. I thought I was going to do one verse on this rap song with my friends, but then I ended up using that. I just kept that same verse, and then I wanted to write the rest of it. So I ended up writing the rest of it to another beat that I'll play right now. And it's just crazy that this was the beat that I was able to finish the rap to. And then when I finished the rap, I never used the rap. It still is not used as a rap. I ended up using the first and second verses, putting it together, and performing it as a poem. Okay. The second one is one of my favorites. This is actually never finished. This rap poem or whatever. It was never finished. I only did one verse. But I love this rap group, yo. This rap group is called The Pharcyde. Okay, one of my favorite rap groups next to A Tribe Called Quest. Like I said, I love old school rap, like Common, the Fugees. Rap songs like that is what I was actually gravitating towards, and I would literally take their beats and rap on them. Okay, so Passing Me By is my second poem / rap, and it was a rap first for sure. Like I literally rapped it because I love the song Passing Me By from The Pharcyde. He was like, in my younger days, I used to sport a shag. When I went to school, I carried lunch in the bag with the apple for my teacher because I knew I'd get a kiss. So I was loving that. And I was like, I have to do my verse. So I would say in my younger days, I used to play tag. Ran outside with no shoes, but I kept on a hat. Tomboy with the boys, playing ball, making noise, always getting dirty, but never stopped being flirty because I was digging this boy. His name was Aaron. Like that. Like, like I wanted to rap fast, like Left Eye. Okay. So I literally did that over the Passing Me By beat. Go listen to it. You'll see what I'm saying. I don't have the audio for it, but that was cool. I would literally perform that for people. Like in high school, my friends would be like, "Oh, you could rap? Rap something then." So that would be like the little verse or whatever that I have handy in my mind, and I'll just rap it for them. In my younger days, I used to play tag. Ran outside with no shoes, but I kept on a hat. And they'd be like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? And so when they would do that, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna just keep that in my pocket. Like I would keep raps in my pocket, which is really in my mind. I would have it memorized. And I just literally start performing it as a poem. And I would perform it as like an interlude or an intro into a love story. Like what I would do at live performances, I would say, hey, I got a love story for y'all. So I'll say, my love story started when I was younger. And I'll do Passing Me By, but I've never performed it as a rap. I've always performed it as a poem. So now y'all know where that comes from. And so it's just really cool, like how things like this work when it comes to poetry and how versatile you can be, because rappers are poets to me. Poets are rappers. I mean, I really feel like anybody who is creatively expressing themselves is a poet. It doesn't matter what form you're performing in. But if you're creatively telling your story or telling a story, I feel like you're a poet. So it's so many different facets of poetry that I want to dive into. But today it's just rap and how rap coincides. It's almost as if it's one being. Rap and poetry is one thing. So there you go. That's episode 2 of The Heart of Poetry, where I talk about poetry being rap, rap being poetry. Is one and the same, right? This is Awakening 222. Live, love, be light. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Please leave a comment. I love comments. I read them all. Stay tuned for next week for episode 3. Every Friday, 2:22 p.m. is going down every single week. Every single week. I love y'all. Thank y'all.